Welcome to another How To Anime video. In the past couple years, I've ran across this anime and I think this anime has the best character development. They tell it the best way and they do it multiple times through multiple characters. The best anime that does character development is To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity is one of those animes where it's not the best plot in the world, but the way that they tell the story through various new characters that get introduced is one of the most compelling that I've ever seen. All of these characters, like, you would definitely connect with. There's all types of characters. Every character provides its own character development. They have their own character elements, their own trials and tribulations. If you guys want to get into this anime and you haven't watched To Your Eternity or Fumetsu no Anate, then you should just watch episode 1. Episode 1 will tell you everything that you need to know about this anime, about what is going to happen with the main character. The main character is this immortal entity that shapeshifts into other characters that died. So that could be any kind of animal or human or an object. Probably the main character is essentially a god that starts from zero. The best part about this anime, it's not all about the fighting, it's not all about all this other special effects. It's not about that type of thing. It's about the characters, the little ingredients in the characters that make you relate, connect to, and they do this with all types of characters. Guys, girls of various ages. You even connect with a little girl. All these characters are endearing. They have something to offer to you. Once again, this anime does an incredible job to make you feel for these characters. They make you wrapped up into these relationships that the main character ends up falling, not in love, but creating this special bond, a special friendship. And you get to see this happen, and at the same time, as a viewer, you get entrenched to get involved with these relationships that the main character has with all of these other characters. If you've seen any anime in the world, right, you have the main character, you have these side characters, and every now and then they give a little bit of love to these side characters. They have their own little small arcs. But just imagine To Your Eternity, the main character meets multiple main side supporting characters, and they all have their own little arc where you get instantly involved in like the first episode that they are introduced. Once again, this anime has all kinds of characters, guys, girls, various ages, grandma. You're gonna love the grandma in it, you're gonna love the little kid in it, you're gonna love the girl in it, you're gonna love all of these characters. And there's a lot of deep and dark elements to this anime, and it's not just some simple slice of life kind of anime. There's elements like sacrificing little kids. There's little kids trapped on an island where they can enter this tournament to fight like gladiators, to fight for their freedom. And there is my personal favorite. It is the Gugu arc of the show. It might be one of the longest parts of the anime. And Gugu is my favorite character in all of at least season 1. There's life lessons, there's elements that you'll understand that everyone can relate to, like hard work, friendship, trust. And on the flip side, there's all the hard work that you put into it and it gets all taken away. There's all these friendships or these, relationship bonds that you have with your family, and you realize your family backstabs you. And just overall, getting completely screwed over in life. This anime has all types of unique, tragic circumstances that you are gonna completely understand their situation that they're in. That's what makes this anime like very normalized, very reality oriented. The main character, yes, he or she or whatever entity it is, it might be very, very make-believe, but the elements of who he connects with is completely original, is completely enthralling. You'll get wrapped up emotionally time after time after time, and sometimes you're gonna get destroyed. It's one of those things where it's like a Game of Thrones. You get wrapped up with these characters, these major characters, and all of a sudden it's or not. And you know it's a good anime when voice actors like Kenjiro Suda goes out there and he voices the Beholder, one of the main characters in the show. And you have season 2, which is getting really good. It's on episode 4 or 5. And you have other voice actors like Takehiro Koyasu voicing one of the main side characters in season 2. So my whole point is of this entire anime, not only does it have very good voice acting in it, and it has various characters from different backgrounds, different circumstances, you will love basically every single situation, every single character with very much depth to them. The overall plot is just really a plot device, and it's really a giant, like, it's really kind of a basic metaphor if you guys watch it. The main side character stories that the main character ends up interacting with throughout the anime, they all become characters that you just end up falling for. You don't want negative things to happen to these characters. Some of them you do, but there's a lot of circumstances and there's a lot of dark elements that makes you like feel for these characters. And every character brings something fresh to the story. Every character that Fushi, who's the main character, ends up connecting with, you are experiencing the same thing that he or she, whatever the immortal entity, is facing. And that's what makes this anime great, because you have a character where you can literally tell, you know, any story that you want. That's what makes it the mystery of what's gonna happen next very good. If you guys started watching season 2, if you guys ever get to season 2, there's a fresh new character where you feel like, wow, this is just one of the best incredible writing that I've seen, and more in-depth characters throughout all of anime. You know, it's just the writing of this. If you guys like good stories, good characters, and you want to feel emotional attachment to these characters, I think To Your Eternity is the one for you. Out of all the animes that I've watched, To Your Eternity has this best quality, and it's the very simplistic nature. There's not special, you know, fighting moves or anything about these characters. It is about the character without super duper powers. These characters have wonderful qualities that you end up, you know, rooting for. To Your Eternity as an anime has one of the best character development writing like I've ever, you know, watched. If you guys watch To Your Eternity or Fumetsu no Anate, let me know what you guys think about this anime. Do you guys really like it? Do you guys feel like it is one of the best animes, especially telling stories about characters? Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys have never watched To Your Eternity, I totally recommend you guys watch this anime, because it's definitely like 99.9% different than what stuff is out there. And if you guys want to feel deeply connected with multiple characters in multiple different situations, it's one of the most unexpected animes that I've came across, where I feel for all these characters. I feel for the grandma, the kid, the teenage girl. All these characters have situations and interesting plots throughout. It makes you feel a certain type of way, and I don't want to spoil away for the people that have not watched To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity has one of the best qualities out there for an anime, and it's to get you wrapped up in these characters, multiple characters. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this anime if you've already watched it. If not, I totally recommend you guys watch it. So yeah, go ahead guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my blog at otakusen.com. I have another anime figure channel, so go ahead and subscribe over there if you guys haven't. Check out my TikTok, and I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.